Daughter of the Wolf is a new action film starring Gina Carano and Richard Dreyfuss. It's one that I watched because it's had a bit of publicity surrounding it, and I thought, oh, this might be a step back out of the sort of, well, not even B movie, bloody C movie sort of category for Gina Carano and even Richard Dreyfuss, who haven't had very good films lately. It's about Gina Carano, who is a former soldier whose child has been kidnapped by Richard Dreyfuss and is being ransomed. You pick the story up at the first sort of ransom drop that Gina Carano is undertaking, and there's an action scene right from the off where the ransomers, the kidnappers, are double-crossing her when she drops the money off, but she's ready for it, and a bit of a gunfight and a chase ensues, which results in a car crash and Gina Carano shortly pursuing and then capturing one of the kidnappers and getting her to be led to Richard Dreyfuss's camp where the child is being held. This is all filmed in the sort of snowy wilderness. It's just not very good. It's a bit boring. There's not enough action in it, and the landscapes don't look spectacular enough. By that I mean they are in spectacular landscapes, but they are just shot very, very televisually, and there is no sort of usage to show sort of size and scale. When there are shots that you can see were a better cinematographer involved or someone with a bit more of an inspired direction, it could be made to look lovely, and that's a real letdown for it. Also, she has sort of run-ins every now and then with the bad guys in the snow, and it just makes for very slow action scenes. The wolves in the local area seem to like her and help her out. We're meant to think that's because they know she's a badass, but none of that really comes across. It's just a bit meh. Richard Dreyfuss is this sort of hillbilly come mountain man kidnapper who's got a family. They're all people that I think is inferred that he's previously kidnapped them and held them as hostages and double-crossed their kidnappers, or just captured these children and taken them and made them into his family, his workers, which is fine, but again, it's not properly explored. Is it worth watching? Not really. I don't think so. There's not enough action in it, there's not enough drama in it, and it just doesn't look good enough to fill any sort of category. I like Gina Carano. I think she's great in Haywire, and she's great in The Blood as well. That is a film that is shot in tropical landscapes and has continuous action and really showcases her ability to kick ass throughout it. But this just doesn't follow with the same calibre of any of that. Yeah, so not really worth watching at all. I know it's had some hype, but I would just give it a swerve and watch one of the other films I've just mentioned on demand if you can find them.